I love it. It's kind of rock and roll-ish, you know that, right? But I can't front though, cause like, you know, being from the Midwest, I think I've always had a little bit of hidden love for the rock star and everybody, and I just applaud artists who can step out the box.
The box.
Yeah, everybody's in the box.
I try to, man, step out all the time. Sometimes it's hard. You do things and you like, is everybody gonna like this? You know, then you go, just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just take that chance. You know, I do that. You know, I'm the one that will, you know, cross that line. You know?
Well, for those who just switched the dial on, the gentleman that you hear, that's Radamez, and of course I'm DJ Powder, and this is the Friday Flush, where it all goes down. That song you just heard is titled Hoodstock. It's off his album Innovative, and the album is available at several different places, but we want you to definitely, if you got your iPod ready, go get it at iTunes. If you a Rhapsody fan, holla at Rhapsody.com. So all my people that's still down with Napster, you know where they at. And then don't forget too, you can Google the man. It's gonna be like 9,000 pages of information and all that ish on your boy Radamez. And if you need the proper spelling, let me make sure go ahead and put that out there. It's R-A-D-A-M-E-Z, and he's got his own .com. So again, that's Radamez.com. He's good people's man. He's been hanging out in the booth with me for about a little bit of less than an hour now. And I was telling him, as well as the listeners, that I think the album is so diverse that he's going to be able, you know, to attract people from every kind of, I guess, musical taste. Specifically, my track that I really like is the first track on the album. It's called The Archaeologist. I don't know if he's going to make that a single, but you should.
Yeah, you know. I love that song. You know, some people love it, some people can't get it, but you know, I put it out there.
That's the thing about music is we got to start learning how to expand our horizons. Everybody knows what they say when they pop bottles, but you don't understand metaphorical speaking.
Yeah.
Come on.
People like it simple. A lot of people just like it simple. You know. But
no.
I can't give it to them simple.
If you could pick any other songs on the album that you really just put your heart and soul into, is there any that you can really think of?
Man, one of my favorites is Hallelujah. This is number 17. Hallelujah.
That speaks for itself, right?
Yeah, it speaks for itself. I put a lot of love into a lot of these tracks. Strong, sample. I know we talked about the sample.
Samples are all good with me. Like, I don't have a problem with samples. I just like originality, and if you're gonna sample it well.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. If you could tell the Quad Cities, I guess, just if they haven't been listening, or if you know, they're not real familiar with you yet. So just, tell them a little bit about yourself, what your hopes are in terms of your music career, and just where you see yourself kind of going with this whole thing.
Well, the ultimate goal is really to obtain, like, distribution, you know, for somebody to believe in the project, believe in the product, believe in the artist, you know what I'm saying?
If I could give you a rating on the album 1 out of 5, I'd give you a 4 for effort for sure. And the creativity is definitely 4.5. It's like, it's somebody that's taking a little bit extra time to care what they're putting out there, which is so different from a lot of the youngsters that's in the game. I don't know your age necessarily, but I just tell, you know, we are the same genre of people, and you know, you got a lot of people out there that just want to be in the music business for the fame of it all. If that's what you're striving for, good luck. What you see on TV is not how it really is behind the scenes. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I know Rachel can attest to that from her efforts as an entertainment manager and, you know, a record label exec, and then you as an artist / producer and all the roles you play. It's a tough business to crack into, you know?
You got to put a lot of work into it. You got to put a lot of effort. If you want these labels and these, you know, whoever you're trying to attract to notice you got to put effort into your product. You got to get your stuff packaged, get it, you know, you got to take the time, get some money together and put it together. You know, you got to get your product ready.
Well, and not only that, you got to grind. Like, obviously that's what he just said, but the grind is so serious. You know, you going from city to city and area to area, really just putting a name out there for yourself and making sure, ooh, I just got some food, and making sure that people really respect your effort. And I say to you right now, you're headed in the right direction at least. And it seems like you got pretty good people around you. So, basically you can just stay focused and if I could say anything about improving, is just make sure more people know about it.
Yeah,
you know, that's the only thing you do. But we're gonna get back into the job that I have first and foremost, which is to play the music for the fans of KALA 88.5, and then we're gonna make sure to get back with you so you can shout out your peoples, thank whoever you want to, and let them know what's going down tonight. The album is available at several places. Make sure you log on to iTunes, check it out there if you got your iPod. I know everybody at SAU, which is St. Ambrose University, got an iPod, so don't be sleep on it. It's mad cheap to get your music there, and it's legal. Bootlegging, I ain't supporting that. Not at all. Real talk. 88.5, I'm DJ Powder. You make sure you stay fresh, because I'm going to stay fresh, because that's what I do. And we got Radamez in the building, Concrete Beats, Soul Sound, and of course, me. Holla at your peeps. 333-621. Concrete Beats is what you represent. Radamez is the name, and Innovative is the album. We told you could go and get the album at several places, and you got people you want to thank.
Yeah, I meant to mention Six String Assassins played the guitars on that Hoodstock. He played on another track called Turn the Page, the last track on the album. He played the strings on there. He's a dope kid. He's about 19. He's good. Shout out to Shawnee D, Concrete Beats, the whole family. Those some names: Juice, Java, Street Ranger, Hollywood, Ghost Game, the whole camp, AS1. Talk about the show tonight.
Sure.
So we got tonight. So
we just can't tell how much it costs because we didn't get paid for that.
Okay. We got tonight Soul Sound Entertainment throwing a joint tonight at Los Bananas.
Right on.
Los Bananas at 1512 Kimberly Road, Davenport.
Yeah.
I'll be there tonight performing. I'm going to definitely do Hoodstock tonight. And archaeologist, I'm going to do that. Are you going to be there tonight?
I'm going to fly through, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do your joint. I'll do your joint.
That's
we'll hear that live, and another joint I'll do. And that'll be tonight. Come out, support, and we'll do our thing.
Now, you only got to be 19 or older to go there, so, you know, make sure you do. And go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, man, if you can mention that you heard me today on the radio, I'll sell you the joint.
Yeah, we might get you a little discount on the album, you know what I'm saying? Because he's going to have the albums available for you. So bring a couple extra bucks so you can get your copy before it just blows up and it's like 25 bucks on the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely is going to make some heads turn because the creativity and innovation of the album, no pun intended, is called Innovative. You need to cop it, and that's just pretty much that. You want to, you know, shout anybody else, tell them the song they got to check out. You know, if they do go to iTunes, what's the deal with that?
Number 3, a lot of people like Number 3, You Can't Have That. That's a pretty good single. You know, the whole thing, that song they call Middle Finger, no pun intended, but, you know, it's self-explanatory. It's a clean version, actually. You know, the title speaks for itself, but, you know, the whole album's pretty dope. Something on there for everybody.
Right.
You know, something on there for everybody.
All right, and you got any, you know, concerts or anything coming up in the Nat Town, or what's good with that?
We got a lot of shows. Concrete Beats, we throw shows, always throwing shows. You know what I mean? We try to invite other artists from out of town to come down there. We put them on a venue. My dude Hollywood, he runs that little department of the Concrete. Put the show together, put some acts on there, and we just have a show. You know what I mean? So I have a show coming on the at Birdie's in Indianapolis.
The 29th. The 29th.
What's your name, Ray? The 28th.
Yeah.
The 28th, yeah. And I'm doing a show actually at the Madam Walker Theater.
Okay.
That's gonna be February 28th.
But, you know, Rada, I want to definitely say thank you for following through today, coming, you know, so far. I know you had to be here anyway, but most definitely you could have showed anybody love, but you showed it to me, so it's nothing but respect. And I hope the album goes well for you. You know, one thing for sure, you got to grind in the 07, jumping into the 08. You know, don't get tired of Hoodstock. You're going to be hearing it a long time because that's how success is made. Yeah. You know, it takes a long time and a lot of effort, but once you get it out there, people start respecting your energy, I think you'll do just fine. You know, shout out to the whole Concrete Beats team. I've only met a few people on the staff, but it seemed like they definitely got some creative minds and some strong people that's doing it. Shout out to Miss Delilah in the bag. She's been doing like 7,000 jobs. You know, she's videotaping, picturing, all that whole night. And of course, I'm Powder, and you know this is KALA 88.5. We play the hits, and of course, keep you informed on what's really good in the neighborhoods around you.